than a magic user is that her AP will suffer. That's what I want. Yeah, that's what I want. You guys again? Thank God that the status effects in this game have such a low chance to work. It's amazing how useful that literally that most basic of combos that we have been using, the first combo that they even teach you, fire spell, wind spell. How far in the game that will get you. Okay, I have to go up and... Oh no, I see we're supposed to jump down. And for grabbing this, we get the Wyvern, which is the fire equivalent of the dragon that Fulu picked up earlier. It's not a bad dragon, actually. It's, of course, it's useful that they give you that dragon because at this point in the game, the, I forget, Astral is Fulu's. What is Ryu's called? Anyway, the basic dragon that... Uh-oh. Get back up! Get back up! Get back up! She didn't get up. Okay, stop with the random attacks. This is probably going to kill him. Yeah. Oh, man. I was hoping she'd get back up. Not a big deal. But the basic dragon that Ryu has is really, really weak compared to, you know, the other ones. Aura, that's what it's called. You can see, Aura Dragon's 1500, the Wyvern is, you know, 1800, so it's a little more powerful. And the Kaiser Dragon is, of course, just stupidly powerful. The formula for AP cost, by the way, is Aura Dragon, 1 per level. So I am currently, and I think it uses 10% of that as a per turn cost. So I'm currently level 20, so it'll cost me 20 AP to shift into the Aura Dragon, and then 10% of that. It might be a little more. It might be 5, not 5. 25%. I don't know. I don't remember. To stay in the form, the Kaiser Dragon is 2 times your level, so it would cost me 40 AP, and the all the other dragons are 1.5 times your level, so it would cost me 30 AP. Something is telling me that I want to go down first. Oh. Let's see. Use a vitamin on yourself. Get up! Aha! It does cancel whatever act she was going to do if she hasn't gone that turn. When she dies and gets revived like that. But, you know, hey, that's still one of the more useful in-battle abilities. No, I don't want to go this way. I want to go up first. Damn you, instincts, you have failed me. Alright. Fire Blast, attack, attack. Huh, it actually worked.
Tadama.
Ah, Sayas, you're just a little too weak. Saruga is furious. That's gonna kill Sayas. Oh, no it didn't, because he didn't have very much HP left. Duh. Hey, speed boots! Cool. That is actually, I don't know how rare it is, but that's pretty nice. Let's see, speed boots equip. Oh, I want that on you. Really know when to put them on. See, the speed boots in this game are not nearly as good as they were in, let's see. They're not nearly as good as they were in Breath of Fire 3. Because in Breath of Fire 3, you could get EX turns, and you can't do that in this game, so... not nearly as good. However, they do have a... ooh, weather wand. They do have sort of a use. I'm actually going to put that on Nina. I don't normally do that. I usually keep the Sage's Staff on. But I'm going to put the weather wand on. Because if you're stealing, speed figures into the equation. This way to the Great Desert. Alright, so now we're in this checkpoint, and we will cross the checkpoint next time on Breath of Fire 4. I almost said 3. I had to think about that really hard. Harder than I probably should have. I'm actually going back now because I got to stay at an inn because, you know, I let Ursula die like a chump. But, before we go, we'll stay at the inn and then we'll peek in on our fairies. No, not quite yet. I'm going to jump out of here. And I forget about shift. So if, you know, you see me walk back to a place, feel free and justified in yelling at the screen going, "You have shift! Why are you doing that?" Alright. What you got to say? We didn't just... Rasso did it! Yeah, I know. Always with the long way around in this game. Sheesh. Hey. Yes, I do. See, anything new going on? Yay, messages! Hopefully it's not graffiti. I hate it when they do graffiti because it gets your hopes up, and it's like, new items and weapons available. Yay! Okay, let's... which one was this one? This was my item shop, I think. No, this is my weapon shop. So I got Hawk's Rings. Raises alertness. That lowers your chance to get into... oh, shoot. Lowers your chance to get into... what am I trying to say? It lowers the chance of you getting the red swirl. So, yeah. Pansias. I do need to buy more of these, though. Pansias I don't need. I didn't mean to go in there. So, we have a new fairy. Let's put that fairy to work and then get the F out of Dodge. So, I try to keep about a third of the fairies going on. Let's see, I want to build a house there. I want to build a house there. Let's see, we got searching. Yeah. Searching not nearly as useful in this game. However, you can cheese it very similarly to the way you could in the previous game. So, like, if you save before you go in, have an inn as one of the jobs. So this is what you want to do. You want to have an inn as one of the jobs in the houses, and you want to save in your tent before you come in. When you come in, you read the board, and it says whether the fairy lived or died. Alright, at that point, you go to the inn in your fairy village, and you save your game. If the fairy died, you load your game back up in your camp, and you go back in and check the board again. Once you figured that out, once you get the fairy to where it lived, which can be difficult depending on how good the fairy was you sent off and how far. If you sent them off, you might have to reload a couple times. But once you get them to where they live, you go in, you save your game, and then every time you talk to them, the stuff you save in the fairy village, and then you talk to the fairy. And if it's not what you want, you reload your game, you talk to them again, and the item will have changed. And you can do that until you get something you want. Unfortunately, the items that they offer are not nearly as good in Breath of Fire 4 as they were in Breath of Fire 3. In Breath of Fire 3, you could get some amazing stuff. Was it the Shaman's Ring? In Breath of Fire 3, there was a ring that lowered your AP cost by 25% and one that lowered your AP cost by 50%. In this game, you could get both from the fairy expeditions in Breath of Fire 3, as well as some other really good accessories, really good equipment. In this game, there is none of those accessories. The only one of those accessories that exists is the 25% ring, which you can buy from the item shop. Or weapon shop, excuse me, when it maxes out, which is why I have them doing that. So yeah, there's that. You can get the dragon's... Is it the dragon's tear? The accessory that Fulu has on. You can get one of those from there. In fact, the one that I equipped him with before he... the one that restores HP, you can get one of those from the expeditions as well. So there are those, but really I prefer the AP consumption, less AP consumption, especially for Ryu, considering dragon transformations are so expensive. But anyway, next time on Breath of Fire 4, we're going to continue on to the ocean. So, see ya.